Hello, players. If you have ever struggled with confidence, and I know I have a new message for you today. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome, friends, to this episode of the Play Guitar Podcast. I am Lee, and this is the podcast that's determined to make you a better guitar player. No matter if you're just starting out or you've been playing for years, this is the show that will help you become the guitar player that you always wanted to be. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the podcast and check out the description for all of the links from the show. Welcome, everyone. This is a place to feel good about yourself, feel empowered that you can get better at the guitar, and it's a place that makes you think about what you're really doing and whether your efforts are getting the results that they deserve. Trust. That's odd, right? For this topic, trust, right? Probably not the word you thought I was going to say. Trust is a constant part of our lives. It's our decision-making process that revolves around trust. Our social relationships revolve around trust. Our idea of self revolves around trust. Trust is basic. It's like an operating code. Trust is yes or no, 1 or 0. Do I trust you? Do I trust my car to get me there? Do I trust myself to complete a task? Do I trust you enough to share my innermost thoughts with you? Okay or not okay? We go through the trust game constantly, minute by minute. Do I trust the company who made my potato chips? Can I eat them without getting sick? Yes, I do, or no, I don't. Can you see that whether you trust something or not is a decision? I've helped a lot of people who are what you would call terrible at making decisions. Are you terrible at making decisions? You see where I'm going with this? You're not terrible at making decisions at all. You're just way too good at it. You've decided in a split second that you don't trust yourself enough. You've decided that in your opinion on something or your ability to do something is not trustworthy. So the title of today's show is, Do You Struggle with Confidence? Confidence is the trust decision turned inwards. Do I trust that I won't embarrass myself? Do I trust that I'm good enough to perform alongside these people? Do I trust that I have something to contribute? If you decide yes, your whole being and body transmits confidence and you open yourself up. If you decide no, your whole being and body transmits a lack of confidence and you close yourself off. So what is confidence? Confidence is nothing more than a decision, a trust decision. So we're going to add another word into this, resilience. You see, people really do learn from their mistakes. Embarrassment hits home, and it hits very, very hard. And we've all made that split-second decision before to trust ourselves in something, to be confident in something we're going to do. And we were wrong. We failed. We weren't as good as we thought we were going to be. We were embarrassed. Right there, that moment will change your life forever. It's the crossroads. It's why some people are considered successful and some never seem to move forward. And this moment has its own split-second decision that you made and you didn't even know that you did it. You either decided that you're incapable and you'll never be able to do it, or you decided that you're just not there yet and you need some more work. Ouch. That's hitting home, right? A little too close to home. I'm teaching guitar, and learning guitar is very challenging. It's going to test your patience. It will test your thinking. It will require you to perform in ways that you have never done before. And it will make you fire off a ton of these little unconscious trust decisions. It will test your confidence. At each step of the way, you'll be presented with something that you can't do, and you will be forced to make a trust decision. Is this something that I can do or not? Do I continue or do I quit? And some continue, and some do quit. I have another word for you. The last word I have for you today, it's a simple 3-word letter, and it can change your life. Yet. You see, you're a miracle. The things that you do every day are much more difficult than playing guitar. You've been trained to adjust for gravity and have balance. You have been trained to drive a car. You've been trained to think critically. But playing the guitar and performing require multiple skills to work together. And if you expect that to just happen without training, without work, you're kidding yourself. But I always say this on the podcast, guitar isn't difficult. It's just not obvious. Being resilient, meaning being willing to jump back on the horse, give it another shot, try it again. That's a decision. You decided that you just can't do this yet. You've decided that you are a miracle and you are more than capable of figuring this thing out. That's the real confidence decision. That's a difference that you're not experiencing. And that's what I want for you. Change your decisions and change your life. I know you can do this. You are good at making decisions. You do it all the time, constantly. You just need to change the decisions that you're making. Decide to trust yourself. Decide to be resilient when things don't go your way. Decide to learn and grow. And finally, you will experience confidence. If you needed this message, all I ask of you is to right now start it over and listen to it again. Thanks. I'll see you next week.